Hi everybody, my name is Marin and this is the Ride the Camel Pose. So we're going to get in a nice comfortable position on the ground where we can kneel. If you need to put a yoga towel or a little bit of blankets or cushion under your knees, feel free to do so at this moment. We're going to come down to the center of our mat, bringing our knees to the ground, keeping our toes tucked under our heels. From here, we're going to sit back on our heels, so we're nice and tall sitting here. If you need some support, feel free to use a pillow, a bolster, or a yoga block. It'll help you sit up higher. And we're going to place our hands, palms down on tops of our thighs, and gently press against our thighs as we look down towards the ground in front of us. So without the block, it's going to look a little something like this. We're leaning forward into this pose. You can even feel free to raise slightly into this pose, keeping those arms extended and firmly on your upper thighs. Hi, my name is Marin, and we're going to be doing the rock pose. For the rock pose, we want to find a comfortable place to kneel down on our mats or on the ground. So feel free to place pillows or blankets underneath your knees if you need a little more cushion. From here, we're just going to gently place the tops of our feet right on the ground, and we're going to gently sit our glutes back down onto our heels, placing the palms of our hands on our upper thighs. And from here, we want to make sure that our shoulders are rotated back and down, keeping that core nice and tight, spine aligned, and gaze forward. If this is too difficult for you to sit all the way back, feel free to use a pillow, bolster, or yoga block. You can tuck this right underneath your glutes above your heels, and just gently sit on that. And that'll help prop you up until you can get a little further down into the actual rock pose. Hi everyone, my name is Marin and this is a seated forward bend. You're going to find a comfortable place to sit down on your yoga mat or on the ground. Wherever you're doing yoga is fine. And we're going to sit on our glutes and extend our legs forward. So if this is where you're at and you're feeling like you have a hard time getting your legs nice and flat, you can place both hands flat on the ground next to your hips and sort of push yourself upright and just put a little pressure there, keeping yourself nice and upright. You're also free to place a pillow, bolster, or yoga block, which I have a yoga block right here, underneath your bum. So that way you're slightly inclined, and this makes it a little bit easier to extend. So feel free to use a yoga block or a bolster, or if you don't have either, a pillow for assistance. Once you get here, you want to take a nice inhale, keeping a straight back. Focus on bringing your navel down to the tops of your thighs. And exhale, bending forward. I like to grip my ankles. If you can reach your toes, you can grip your toes. If you need a yoga strap or a towel, feel free to use those tools as well. But focusing on a straight back, navel towards the thighs, we're going to just gently come down as far as we can go. Once we get there, we can just relax our head in a neutral position and breathe deeply into it, relaxing our knees and our legs. Hi, my name is Marin, and this is the standing forward bend. We're going to start rooted in mountain pose. So our feet's nice and tight. I like really gripping the ground with my toes here. We also want to make sure that our spine is aligned. So keep that tailbone tucked under, shoulders rotated back and down. From here, we're going to take a nice big inhale. And as we exhale, slowly release down, keeping your back and your legs extended, bending at the waist, coming all the way down as far as you possibly can. You really want to make sure that your weight is evenly distributed between the balls of your feet and your heels. After you make it down as far as you can feel free to either place your fingers or hands on the ground behind your ankles or shins, and gently relax your head in neutral position, keeping your back straight and your legs extended. Hey everybody, it's Marin. We're going to be doing the mountain pose and swan diving into forward bend. So how we're going to do this is we're going to stand with our feet nice and firm on the ground, maintaining an even balance, bringing our weight in between the balls of our feet and the backs of our heels. We're going to keep our core nice and tight, glutes firm, so we're aligning the spine, bringing that gaze forward. And from here, we're going to inhale Arms raised in mountain pose. Keep those shoulders rotated back and down. And with a big exhale, we're gonna scoop our arms out to the side like an airplane. Bend at the waist, pushing those hips back, keeping the back extended, legs extended. Bring those arms down, sweeping into a forward bend. You wanna make sure that your back is straight, navel's towards the upper thighs. You can bring your hands behind your ankles or shins to pull yourself forward. Then relax your head in a neutral position once you get as far as you can go. Hey guys, Marin here, and this is the tree pose. So for the tree pose, you want to start in mountain pose. Stay nice and solid on the ground. For mountain pose, this is a great place to make sure you're aligned in the spine, rooted firmly into your feet, and gaze looking forward. We're going to gently shift our weight to one leg, lift the opposite leg. You can also help that leg with your hands into the tree pose. So this is an advanced tree pose. If you're new to this or you just want to do intermediate, you can place it in your inner thighs above the knees or right outside your shin below the knees. Bring your hands to prayer pose, or if you want a little bit more intensity and balance and reaching with this, you can bring your arms up towards the sky. Make sure you keep those glutes and your abs squeezed, breathing in deeply, and also don't forget to switch sides. Hi guys, it's Marin here, and today we're going to be doing the standing wide-legged forward bend. So we want to get wide-legged, legs slightly shoulder width apart, or even more if you feel more comfortable. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a nice inhale, finding alignment with our hips beneath our spine, shoulders rotated down and back. Exhale, bending at the waist, same form as a regular forward bend. We'll make sure that our toes are pointed forward so they're not out like this. And as we exhale, bending down, we're going to keep our back nice and straight, legs extended. And then you can take your hands and grab your ankles or the ground and gently pull yourself deeper into the stretch. Once you get as far as you can go in this forward bend, gently relax your head in a neutral position and breathe deeply, focusing on releasing those muscles in your legs and your joints.